here we are, folks, testing some more USABats of 2018. We finally gotten the slugger versions, as well as a couple of these DeMarini versions, you know, like the Voodoo Balance, which is this two-piece bat. Right now in the cage is the Voodoo 1, and we're recording this data from the Rapsodo device, and we're going to add it to the other data that we have on our site and just get a feel for how these things perform. We have sort of our control sample in this Beast X hybrid from Easton, which has done quite well. So excited to compare these other bats with you know, with some exit speeds, some feel, and some Rapsodo. True, let's go ahead and start. Let's hit with that 618. Notice some of these are still in the wrapper, but again, these are aluminum, so it doesn't matter. And the way we like to break them in, honestly, is we actually like to literally just hit them right out of the wrapper. Like, I mean, literally. We just decided it takes too much time. When you hit, you know, with 200 new bats, doesn't matter. We just keep the wrapper on, and eventually the wrapper will rip off. But so that's the 618 in there right now, and that's actually a drop 11 in the USA space. Not a ton of drop 11s in the USA space, but we'll take it. Then you have, let's try this guy. Looks like the pitch speed's not perfect, but there's a drop. This is the drop 10, 718. Here you go, True, try that one. There's also a drop 5 in the 718 that we just got brought out to us. So we'll test that one. I mean, it's just gonna be plenty of fun. Plenty of fun. All right, this is the drop 10, 718. We're just doing a little bit of a warm up here, making sure our hitter's feeling it before we officially start recording hits off of our Rapsodo, although it is live, as you can see from that green dot. Yeah, you probably can't see the green dot, is my guess in there. How's that feel?
Good.
Sounds like you hit them hard. That's a 718, so that's a two-piece. That's the one that looks the most or feels the most in terms of construction, like this Hybrid X from Easton, because you know it's a hybrid, right? The 718 is a hybrid. Try the drop 5. Tell me anything about that. I won't be surprised if you love that. All right, after this we'll get him warmed up, or he will officially be warmed up, and we'll start recording exit speeds again, which you can find at Just Bat Reviews. Here's the Voodoo Balanced, not the Voodoo 1, right? The 1's a single piece one there on the bottom of the screen. This is the Voodoo Balanced. So this is actually a two-piece bat, kind of what we're used to the old Voodoos being called, not the Voodoo 1, which we submit is a little confusing, but that's the name of the game. And really, these bats right here, those 4 and this one here, that's really entails most of the lineup for DeMarini and Slugger, as you know, those are Wilson brand companies. They are coming out with a CF Zen. Last we heard is that's going to be middle of January that they'll officially have that thing out. So we won't really have a composite barrel from Wilson in the USA baseball space, at least until January. So, all right, one more of that. And again, that's Voodoo Balance, so two-piece. It's a shot. Hey, and I know we haven't looked at the data, Truman, but you've officially now hit those 4 bats, plus that one in your hand. Let's say full count, bottom of the 9th. You got a hit right now in a USA bat game. What bat do you grab? I know this is very preliminary data for you, but what do you grab?
The 718 probably.
Which one? Is that the drop 5 or is that the drop?
Yeah, it's the drop 5.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me that he chose a heavier bat, because these are all drop 10s. He's probably a little bit too big for the drop 10 space, so not surprising that he chose that drop 5. Let me put you on the spot. What about in the drop 10 or 11 space, which is basically that bat or these 3 bats? You have a feel for, you know, not really knowing much, only hitting 5 or 6 times with each one. Any considerable differences between any of them?
I feel like this one, because I like the two-piece.
Yeah.
It doesn't ring your hands as much as like the one piece.
Without surprise.
Yeah, I just like it feels like it weighs more.
You feel like it's heavier?
Yeah, I feel like it's heavier.
That's interesting. I wonder. We haven't done any MOI testing. They're all drop 10s. I guess the 618 is a drop 11, so maybe it does definitely feel lighter than that one. But not surprising, you chose the more expensive one of the ones that are left. But welcome to, you know, being a dad that recognizes that kind of stuff. All right, we'll get hacking and make sure these data points are up on our site. But that's a little bit of a preview of our reviews on the 2018 Wilson USA Baseball bat lineup.